And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. So let's take a look at the starters from Maccabi. And we've got a good one on tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the three ball. Some of your thoughts coming into this one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
And here's Miller. With the shot. The shot by Robertson, no good. And so here's Maccabi. Pass to Thompson. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Releases. Here's Cousins. And that one, good.
Well, he's got quickness and he's got that frame where he's going to lean on you with that body and find a way to get an angle to score.
Here's Robertson. And the layup's good off the glass.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Boston. Off target with his three.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
It's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Robertson up top. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Here's Boston. Thompson right side. Beyond the arc. No good. Shot missing.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Nobody near Williams. Offline with his three. And Maccabi with possession. Trailing by 2.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Maccabi shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
For the away
And they
team.
had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Williams. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And Maccabi with possession.
And last season, they had a really tough go of it with this team.
Here's Cousins. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
A boogie on the inside just causes problems defensively. I mean, it's incredible what he can do.
On the wing, Williams. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And now look at DeMarcus Cousins. Some numbers on him. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. Believe it or not, the regular season is almost over, Greg, for teams that are out of the playoff picture. What's important now?
Well, I think, Kevin, first you need to self-evaluate. Check out your roster. Who do you keep? Who do you let go? And then once you figure that out, you start thinking about which guys to bring in.
And the first one at the line is good.
And everyone knows when Cousins controls his emotions, he's one of the very best centers in the game.
Lee's checked in for Leon Poe. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Miller dishes to Robertson. Here's Lee. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. There's the pass to Cousins. Here's Boston. Pass to Thompson. Puts up a 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Lee outside. And the shot goes in.
You can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Thompson against Miller. Cousins trying to free himself up. They retain possession. And that one, good. Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Here's Robertson. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Miller against Thompson. And there's the feed to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
Well, some agility shown by DeMarcus Cousins, even at that size, can still get on up.
Williams passes to Robertson. Lee outside. Shoots over Cousins. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Thompson misses.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's Robertson. Tight defense on him. Miller outside. Passes it to Williams. Drills the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Thompson. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cousins. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Cousins has got 10 points in the game.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now Robertson. Last time out he had 13 points. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now a timeout called by Maccabi.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your youth dance squad.
So both teams making some changes here. And here is a group of young guys that know how to play some tough D in the paint. Here are the leading rookie shot blockers in the second half of the season. Take a look at Skinny, one of the top intimidators in the league, a fierce shot blocker.
I tell you, he's picked a lot of opponents' tendencies as the year has gone on and has put that knowledge to work defensively.
Pass to Boss. From past the arc, buries it from three-point range. And Maccabi leads by 4.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
45. First personal foul, first team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Maccabi.
They didn't hesitate to start working the offensive glass, and I tell you, those efforts have been rewarded with these second chance points.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. For Maccabi, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. And again, Maccabi with the triple.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
The pass to Williams.
2 minutes remaining.
Fires from deep. Rebound by Maccabi.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Kicks it to Robertson. Out of bounds, Maccabi takes possession.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Skinny. Some good contributions, really, since the All-Star break. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 6 assists, and just over 2 steals. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
Over in the corner, Williams unloads. He can't get that one to fall.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Boss gets the bucket.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Lee outside. Dishes it to Williams. The three-pointer no good.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Robertson. 6 points for him. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
And Maccabi with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. From outside the arc. And Lee pulls it down.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Bucket is good.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Six on the shot clock. Three-pointer. It's good from long range.
Number 7.
8 points for him.
3 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Maccabi leads by 10. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Teams cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say it creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
You wonder in the next couple years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most.
The first free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Miller with the ball. Scoreless thus far. From 11 feet away. Rebound by Maccabi. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Stolen away. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Number 16.
Maccabi leading by 9. Pass to Boston. And it's off from three-point range. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Miller. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He's got 11.
Now, Cousins just sensing there was going to be an opening and then found his man.
Miller surveying the floor. And the rejection by Cousins. 6 to shoot. Comes up empty down low. Maccabi shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Passes it to Boston. That 3 off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Wasted no time on that one. Miller's got 5.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
That's no good, but just his first miss in 5 shots. Gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Maccabi leading by 4. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And they call an illegal screen here. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. He goes up again. No good at the rim. For Maccabi, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And that one's good. Boston.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Lee outside. There's the 3. Rebound by Maccabi. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Cousins. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, you might want to call down some recruits to try to stop DeMarcus Cousins. 5 might not be enough.
Going inside. That one goes. Count it. He has 6.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Now a timeout called by Maccabi.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Maccabi making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Lee. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. He's averaging 7 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Misses from short range.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Miller outside, shoots the three. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now, here's Thompson. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Miller outside. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Thompson.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact. Okay, a chance to check out the numbers for Miller. Since the All-Star break, he has been superb. Second in scoring, and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league and three-point shooting.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. Now here's Robertson. 6 points for him. Now here's Thompson. Covered by Robertson. Takes a three. Maccabi again can't hit it.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Maccabi leading by 3. Out to the right wing. Here's Boston. He's guarded by Williams. Got a piece of it. Lee with the steal. Down low. That's good from Williams, the assist by Lee. Williams has got 5 now.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Boston. 17 points in his last outing. Thompson inside the line. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
They recover it. A second chance effort. Rebound by Maccabi. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Lee pulls it down, being with 42% accuracy in the second quarter. From deep, Williams. Miss number 6 for him. He's made 2 of his 8 attempts. Maccabi shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Here's Robertson. They grabbed their own miss. No good on that one. Maccabi shooting at 50% in a decent groove.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Thompson against Miller. Thompson passes to Boss. Poked away. And here is Williams. He has 5. Offensive rebound. Here's Robertson. A miss that time. Would have put him up. 1:35 left in the first half. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Robertson outside. Count it from 12. Robertson's got 8.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Lee outside. The kick out to Williams. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. On the wing, Thompson. Over Miller. Thompson misses.
And that's how you want to see defense play. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
No good from Lee. Maccabi shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Thompson looking for an opening. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul, second team foul.
For Maccabi, they have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Number 88, 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he can't hit the second. With 1 on the clock. That shot off. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here.
Your home team.
Maccabi out in front, up 2.
Maccabi.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Steve Clifford. Steve, what's the focus going into the second half?
The big thing is they've got so much offense, and they have so many guys who come in and score. You got to play every possession defensively, and it's got to be every single possession.
Coach, thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet, that's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. DeMarcus Cousins having an outstanding game. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, the story is their poor shooting, under 40%. You got to give the D some credit, but they look uninspired. It'd be nice to see fewer isolation plays, more ball movement, and creating for each other.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Cousins has really been making it happen, guys.
really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Thompson outside. Pass to Cousins. Six for six. He's yet to miss from the field.
And I don't think it's unreasonable for us to have expectations of Boogie having these kind of nights.
From deep, Robertson. Rebound by Maccabi. Cousins has got his 5th rebound in this one. The pass to Boston. The shot. Nice jump shot. Good. Boston's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Being a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Miller kicks to Williams. He's guarded by Cousins. Back to Williams. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night. Thompson up top, covered by Miller. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins.
A moment here to look at the numbers for Williams. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. He's putting up about 16 points a game, just over 2 steals and 3 rebounds. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
And he's causing a lot of those mistakes too. He's just harassing you 94 feet and does not give you an inch.
Thompson against Miller. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 5.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Miller inside. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Williams to the wing right side. Now here is Miller. For the tie. Good on the three-point shot. Miller's got 11 points.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. For the lead, and the rejection by Cousins.
Well, offensively, you better respect the reach of DeMarcus Cousins. Terrific at getting a hand on that one and swatting it away.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Now here's Williams. 7 points in the game. Back to Miller. The 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up. The layup off target. For Maccabi, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Quickly, let's check out the league leaders in assists. For Maccabi, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Lee's checked in for Leon Poe. And Cousins drops them both. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Now, here is Miller. 14 points for him. That one's not going to go. Here's Boston, covered by Miller. Now the dish to Thompson. Got a piece of it. Robertson with the steal. Pass to Williams. From downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got 10 points.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Here's Boston. He's got 6, and yes, it's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Miller, the pass to Lee. Back to Miller. On the wing, Williams. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Miller's got 4 assists in the game.
Defensively, they've been flat in this second half. A very different type of team than we saw in the first.
Thompson passes to Boston. Cousins trying to free himself up. Boston, no good. Gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. It's Miller on the wing. Robertson left side. Floats one up. That one falls. He's got 10. Maccabi trails by 5. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Steps back and shoots. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Thompson. And then there's his work at the free throw line where he holds the best percentage league-wide.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
To the inside. Knocked away. Now Lee. 6 points for him. Outside Williams. He's guarded by Williams. Inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's a 2 from Lee. Rebound by Maccabi.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here's Robertson. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Yep, it counts.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Robertson. 10 points for him. Left side Williams. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the third quarter of the game. Out to Lee. Robertson right side. And it's blocked. And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Maccabi trails by 7. Thompson with it. Pass to Boston. Oh, that's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Maccabi able to keep the ball here. Thompson outside. And the pass to Boston. Shot clock at 5. Latrey. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Robertson outside. Rebound by Maccabi. Cousins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out to Thompson. Pass to Boston. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Robertson. Robertson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the rejection by Cousins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins.
Into the lineup for your home team, Miller.
Robertson outside. From beyond the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Robertson's got 15 points.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Thompson against Miller. They get a hand on it. And we've reached the end of the third. They're up by 7. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Lee. Miller is out there with Williams. Then there's Robertson.
Maccabi foul. Number 8. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, Robertson.
The free throw drops for Robertson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Miller against Thompson. He's off on that one.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Now, here's Thompson. Here's Boston. Hits from the high post.
DJ Boston.
Being under 40% all in all for the game. Miller outside. Thompson with the rebound. Maccabi trails by 7. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Lee. Nice D from Cousins.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Over to the wing. Here's Boston. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Robertson passes to Williams. Lee outside. And right on target. Good.
The assist. Number 19.
Now, here's Thompson. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Here's Boston. Over Williams. Boston, no good. Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Miller outside. Passes it to Lee. Back to Miller. A 3-ball. Rebound by Maccabi.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Thompson. Knocks it loose. Here's Miller. And he drops it in from the low post.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Thompson outside. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
Leon Pose checked in for Lee. Thompson against Miller. That's tipped. To the paint. Boston, no good.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Second team foul.
Gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Robertson. That one goes in. Robertson's got 19 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now a timeout called by Maccabi. It's been quite a game for Skinny.
He is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, during the break, listened in to Mike Brown. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So they'll keep pounding it inside. Guys.
Thanks, David. Taken away by Williams. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. No good on that one. Good D by Thompson. Maccabi trails by 10. Here's Boston. Over Miller. Almost, but it rolls out. Right side, Williams. Rebound by Maccabi. Boston's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. At the elbow, it's Cousins.
Yeah, there aren't many times that I see DeMarcus Cousins shading away from contact. In fact, just the opposite. He enjoys it.
Ramirez, he's checked in for Leon Poe. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
He hits both from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Miller outside. Off target from outside. Maccabi trails by 8. Cousins, the pass to Thompson. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Right wing. Lock at 6. Tipped away. Robertson with the steal. Miller with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Robertson, the leader falls for it. That was a difficult shot. Robertson's got 6 here in this quarter. Here's Boston. Pass to Thompson. A 3-pointer off the mark. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, just 1 turnover in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second half. He is not doing a good job of keeping the ball in his mitts.
Maccabi trails by 8. Ball's knocked loose. A floater, and it's good on the way up.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now, here's Thompson. And they pick up 2.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Williams for three. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Great game for him, double-double now. 10 points and 16 rebounds. Jacks up a three, sinks the triple.
After not having a three during the first half, he's made two now this second half, and he looks hungry for more.
Miller outside. Just 5 on the clock. The offensive rebound. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Number 24.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Now a timeout called by Maccabi.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Down low. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up. Yes, that goes in. Miller's got 10 points here in the second half.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Cousins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And here's Miller. The three. Good on the triple. Miller's got 21 in the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
At the line for the away team, DeMarcus Cousins. One shot.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
.135 left in the fourth. Miller outside, back to Williams. Puts it up from 15. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Cousins inside, working on Lee. Thompson in the posts, covered by Robertson. Here's Cousins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cousins has got 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Cousins is one of your options that you go to down the stretch, and he doesn't fear taking the big one.
Here's Miller. Rebound by Maccabi. Here's Boston. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul, 3rd team foul. Shooting for Maccabi, BJ Boston. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Cannot convert on the second. That misses.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game, and he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Now here's Thompson. Now the pass to Cousins.
And I know they don't really want him to walk in there, but there's got to be some resistance on Cousins when he gets positioned that deep.
Shooting for Maccabi, DeMarcus Cousins. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
At the line for your home team, Miller.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Now a timeout called by Maccabi. They're trailing by 6. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Fans, your youth dance squad.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shoots it up. They get it back. Cousins on the follow.
Cousins with a clutch bucket there.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Williams.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And Steve Clifford wants a timeout.
Home team.
And now, your dance team.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Line for 2, Robertson.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. And so here's Maccabi. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.